Hey yogis, welcome back to another power yoga class with me, Doug Johnson. This week we have a challenging class and we're going to work on several postures to help us build strength, endurance, and flexibility. So we're standing, going to work up toward Ardha Chandrasana, which is balancing half moon pose. And this will help us build strength in the leg, flexibility as well, and also help with our balance. Then we're going to work up on boat pose for the core. So we're going to work the core, and this will help us build our abdominal strength as well as our low back strength. And then finally, we have several challenging arm balances in today's class based on the side crow or Parsva Bakasana. If you enjoy the class, guys, please remember to give me a thumbs up. That really helps me out. If you enjoy this kind of content like yoga and yoga nidra meditation, please subscribe to the channel. And if you have any questions about anything that we did in the class, please leave them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. All right, thank you and enjoy. So find a seat on your mat. Close your eyes. And begin to deepen your breathing. On the inhale, fill your belly, ribs, and then chest. On the exhale, release the breath, starting from the upper chest, then the ribs, and then pulling the belly in toward your spine. This is called three-part yogic breathing. After establishing the three-part breath, begin to create a soft hissing sound using your throat, like you're fogging a mirror, but keep your mouth closed. This is called Ujjayi. Make sure you're breathing in and out through the nose, and that your inhales and exhales are the same length. With your next exhalation, transition into a tabletop position on all fours. On the inhale, lift the tailbone, drop the belly, and bring the crown of the head up. As you exhale, tuck the tailbone, round the back, and bring the crown of the head down. This is called cat-cow. Cat-cow is a simple warm-up for the spine, back, and torso. Repeat the movement several times, following your breath. Once you sense that you've warmed up the spine, tuck the toes, lift the hips, and come up and back into downward facing dog. In this first down dog, begin bending one knee and then the other, pedaling back and forth, stretching the toes, ankles, knees, and hips. Once you've stretched everything out, come into your full expression of the pose. Hands shoulder width, fingers spread wide, chest drawing toward the toes, and heels reaching toward the ground. With the next exhalation, walk your feet toward your hands. Grab the opposite elbow as you dangle at the front edge of your mat. Nod your head and shake your head a few times, and let your hips and torso sway. Then, with arms relaxed, inhale and gradually roll up to standing, stacking ears, shoulders, hips, knees, and heels. Take a moment to notice if you're holding any tension in your face, jaw, or shoulders. And if you are, try and let these areas relax. Then with feet touching, inhale, draw the arms up and touch the palms as you lengthen from your tailbone through your chin. If there is any pain in your neck, keep the chin tucked instead of letting your head drop back. Keep lengthening the front side of the body as you continue to breathe here. Inhale back through center, and as you exhale, come into the forward fold or Uttanasana. With the next inhale, come to your fingertips or take hands to the shins as you lengthen your spine. As you exhale, plant the hands and step to the top of a push-up for plank pose. Bakasana is the name of this pose. In plank, be sure to check that your shoulders are engaged and that your hips are neither too high nor too low. The spine should be neutral. Drop the knees, take a deep breath, and as you exhale, lower down halfway, creating a right angle at the elbow. Feel the elbows hugging your ribs as you take a breath. With the next exhalation, lower the rest of the way down and press the tops of the feet into the mat. Inhale, press into your hands and lift up for Cobra. Exhale, lower back down, tuck toes, press back to tabletop, and then downward facing dog. From downward dog, inhale to your toes, look between the hands, and as you exhale, make your way to the front edge of your mat. Inhale once again to standing back bend, and then grab the right wrist with your left hand. As you exhale, send your hips to the right as you pull to the left. Lengthen from the hip through the wrist. Breathe into the stretch. Inhale back through center, switch wrists, and exhale to the other side. Be sure that the left shoulder isn't rolling forward or back. Inhale back to center and exhale to forward fold. Inhale to half lift and exhale to the top of a push-up. This time, decide if you want to keep knees up or down. With knees up, it's a more challenging transition. Take a deep breath and exhale, lower down halfway. Inhale, straighten arms and legs for up dog. Have the knees off the ground. Otherwise, repeat Cobra pose. As you exhale, pull both feet in simultaneously as you lift your hips up and back for downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Now inhale to the toes, look between the hands, and as you exhale, step, jump, or float to the front edge of the mat. Inhale to standing back bend. Exhale to half moon. Inhale back to center and exhale to the other side. Inhale back to center and exhale, sit back into an imaginary seat for chair, Utkatasana. Keep the knees back over the heels and sink the hips down. Feel the intensity in the legs without tensing the muscles in your face, jaw, or shoulders. Take a deep breath here and exhale into forward fold. Inhale to half lift, and if you are able, exhale, step, jump, or float right to the bottom of a push-up. inhale to up dog, and if you're able to, do a push-up on your way back to downward facing dog. In downward dog, bring the feet to touch and inhale the right leg up and back. From there, bend the knee and draw the knee in right against your belly, out to the right, and then back behind you, making a giant circle. Do this a few times. Then do a few in the opposite direction. Feel the hip as you move it. Now take a deep breath, and as you exhale, place the foot between the hands. Drop the back heel and inhale up into Anjaneyasana, low lunge pose. Make sure the front foot and knee point straight ahead and that the knee is directly over the heel. The hips are forward and down and the arms are straight up and back. Take a deep breath and exhale to the bottom of your push-up, making your way back to downward dog. As usual, you'll notice me skipping the push-ups, and that's just because if I do them, I will not be able to teach anymore. I'll run out of breath. Let's bring the feet to touch and we'll inhale the left leg up and back. Bending the knee, we draw the knee in toward our belly, to the left, and then back behind us a few times. And then reverse it. Then take a nice deep breath and exhale as you come into the low lunge, inhaling the torso up and back. In Anjaneyasana, you should feel a stretch at the front of your right hip right now. Use the breath to soften and relax any strong sensations that you feel at the front of your hip. Exhale to the bottom of your push-up. From downward dog, inhale to the toes, and as you exhale, jump forward to a seat. We'll take a look at boat pose today. Bending the knees and holding behind the knees, begin to lean back with a straight spine. If you like, the hands can come behind you to allow you to lean back further. And for the most challenging position for this basic boat, extend the arms out parallel with the ground. Notice that my spine is straight. The more that you lean back, the harder it will be to keep the spine straight. Take a deep breath. As you exhale, cross the ankles and roll forward. You can either go straight back to down dog or vinyasa back. From here, inhale to your toes, and as you exhale, step, jump, or float to the front edge of the mat. Inhale up to standing back bend, and as you exhale, take chair pose once again. This time, reach your fingertips toward the front and back wall, bringing the arms parallel with the ground. Open up the chest to the right side, but keep your hips facing forward. Look back over your right fingertips. Inhale, come all the way back up to standing back bend, and then exhale to chair twist in the other direction. This is a very easy pose to do incorrectly, so try and make sure the hips are facing forward as the chest faces to the left wall. Inhale all the way back up to standing, and exhale to forward fold. Inhale, half lift, or one of last week's poses, crow pose. Exhale, step, jump, or float to the bottom of a push-up. Inhale to upward facing dog. And again, exhale to a push-up as you come back to downward dog. In downward dog, bring the feet to touch and inhale the right leg up and back. Flex the foot, point the toes, knee, and hip straight toward the ground for three-legged dog pose. Try and lift the right leg straight and high, but keep the right hip down. As you exhale, lunge and drop the back knee. Rock the hips back over the left knee and completely straighten your right leg for Ardha Chandrasana. Place the hands on the ground or two blocks as you fold over the right thigh. Try and keep the spine straight and feel the stretch in the back of the right thigh. Inhale, come forward to Anjaneyasana, and exhale, bottom of your push-up. From downward dog, bring the feet to touch and inhale the left leg up and back. Keep the leg lifted and straight, but keep the left hip down for three-legged dog pose. From three-legged dog, exhale and place the foot between the hands and rock the hips back into half triangle pose, Ardha Chandrasana. Make sure that your left foot is flexed so as to bring the stretch as far down into your left leg as you can. Inhale, rock forward, and exhale to the bottom of your push-up. Make your way back to downward facing dog. From downward dog, inhale to your toes and fill your lungs. And as you exhale, step, jump, or float to a seat. Feel free to repeat this very basic boat pose, but for more challenge and intensity, lift the legs up, bringing the shin bones parallel with the ground. Again, to make it a little easier, bring the hands behind you as you lean back. To make it even harder, extend the arms parallel with the ground. Soften the shoulders and the face and breathe deeply. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, cross the ankles as you roll forward. Again, coming straight back to down dog or taking a vinyasa. From downward dog, inhale to your toes, and as you exhale, step, jump, or float to the front edge of the mat. Inhale to standing back bend, and as you exhale, take chair twist to the right. Inhale back to standing, and exhale, chair twist to the left. Inhale back up, and exhale, prayer twist to the right. Use your hands, pressing one into the other, to draw the right shoulder back. Extend through the crown of the head and look up. On the next inhale, come back to standing back bend. And as you exhale, take the twist to the opposite side. Inhale up to standing back bend, and exhale, release the pose. Inhale, half lift, and exhale to the bottom of your push-up, making your way to downward dog. In downward facing dog, bring the feet to touch and inhale the right leg up and back. As you exhale, touch the knee high up on the right arm. Inhale, lift the leg up and back. Exhale to the nose, chin, or forehead. Inhale, lift the leg. Exhale, touch the opposite arm as high as you can. Inhale the leg up and back, and exhale as you lunge. Bring the back foot in, plant the heel, straighten the front leg, and inhale up. Bring the palms together, the left hip forward and right hip back. Take a nice deep breath in, and as you exhale, come forward and down into Parsva Bakasana. Keep lengthening through the spine as you come down. Bring the hands to either side of the foot, resting them on the ground or a block. Focus on the stretch in the back of your right thigh. Inhale, bend the front knee, and exhale, bottom of your push-up, making your way to down dog. In downward dog, bringing feet to touch and inhaling the left leg up and back. Exhale, touch the knee high up on the left arm. Inhale. Exhale to the nose, chin, or forehead. Inhale. Exhale to the opposite arm. Inhale, lift the leg, and exhale as you lunge. Step the back foot in, straighten the front leg, and inhale up. Crossing the left thumb over the right as you join palms together. Drawing the left hip back and the right hip forward to square the hips to the front of your mat. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, hinge from the hips with a nice straight spine. Try and keep both legs straight as you come down. Then placing the hands on a block or the ground as necessary. Folding over the left leg and focusing on the sensations of stretch. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, bottom of the push-up, making your way to downward dog. From downward dog, inhale to the toes and exhale to a seat. We now come to the classic boat pose. If classic boat is too challenging for you, remember to just repeat one of the first two variations that we've already learned. To do this variation, once again, you can place the hands in several different positions, lift the legs, and straighten them completely. Remember to lift out of the solar plexus, keeping the spine straight. And for more challenge, extend the arms parallel with the ground. Try and relax. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, cross the ankles as you roll forward, returning to downward dog via a vinyasa. From down dog, inhale to the toes, and as you exhale, make your way to the front edge of the mat. Inhale to standing back bend. Exhale, chair twist. Inhale back up and exhale to the left. Inhale back up and exhale to prayer twist. From prayer twist, inhale and open the arms. And if you are able to, exhale the hands to the ground, shoulder width apart. Bend the arms deeply and look forward. From there, gradually begin to shift weight off of the feet and onto the hands until the feet lift for what's called side crow. From side crow, inhale all the way back up to standing back bend. And exhale to prayer twist to the left side. From prayer twist, inhale, open the arms. And once again, try and exhale both hands to the ground, even if you cannot lift the feet. Look forward and gradually shift weight onto the arms until the feet lift. From side crow, inhale all the way back up to standing back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to half lift, crow or maybe handstand this time, and exhale to the bottom of your push-up. From the bottom of the push-up, bring the feet to touch. Inhale the right leg up and back. Exhale the knee high up on the arm. Inhale, lift the leg. Exhale to the nose, chin, or forehead. Inhale, lift the leg. Exhale to the opposite arm. Kick the foot out, drop the back heel, and inhale the left arm into a 12 o'clock position, the right arm at 6 o'clock. This is called fallen triangle pose. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, return the hand to the ground. Inhale the leg up and back. Exhale, lunge, and inhale up into Parsva Bakasana preparation pose. The right thumb over the left, exhale as you come forward. Once your hands reach the ground, place the left hand on the ground or on a block and inhale the right arm up again into a 12 o'clock position. Extend through the crown of your head, lengthening both the left and right sides of your body. Try and stack the right shoulder over the left and bring your gaze up towards your thumb. Draw the left hip forward and the right hip back. Breathe. Exhale, release the hand to the ground and vinyasa back to the downward facing dog. From downward dog, bring feet to touch and inhale the left leg up and back. Exhale the left knee high up on the left arm. Inhale. Exhale the knee to the nose, chin, or forehead. Inhale. Exhale to the opposite arm. Kick the foot out, drop the back heel, and inhale the left arm up. Fallen triangle pose. Exhale the hand back down and inhale the leg up and back. Exhale, lunge, and inhale up into Parsva prep. Exhale, hinge from the hips. You can take several breaths to come down, trying to keep the spine long.
Once you reach the ground, plant the right hand under the shoulder and inhale the left arm up into rotated triangle, Pravrita Trikonasana. Take a deep breath and exhale to the bottom of your push-up. From downward dog, inhale to the toes and exhale once again to a seat.
Once you're seated, we'll take another look at the boat pose. Again, you can do this variation, or this variation. The arms can be here, here, or here. To take things a step further, lower the legs and the spine to what's called a low boat, also known as canoe pose. Notice once again, I'm trying my best to keep my spine straight, so I'm not laying on my back, nor are my legs touching the ground. Inhale back up and exhale, cross the ankles as you roll forward and make your way to downward facing dog. From downward dog, inhale to your toes, and as you exhale, come to the front edge of the mat. Inhale up to standing back bend and exhale, chair twist to the right. Inhale back up and exhale to the left. Inhale and exhale, prayer twist to the right. Once again, you could hold here, open the arms, or experiment with bringing the hands to the ground. If you can do side crow, this time try straightening both legs together for Dvipada Kondyanasana. With an inhalation, come back through standing back bend. And exhale to the other side. Again, have fun with this. Play around, see what's possible for you. Inhale all the way back up to standing back bend. And exhale to forward fold. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, bottom of your push-up, returning to downward dog. In downward dog, bring the feet to touch and inhale the right leg up and back. Exhale, right knee, right arm. Inhale. Exhale to the center. Inhale. Exhale, opposite arm. Inhale the leg up and back. And exhale, kick it out to the side, drop the back heel. Inhale, left arm up. This time, exhale the hand down from fallen triangle. Keep the legs apart, but bend both knees. Place the forearms on the ground for a spinal twist. Hips facing left wall, chest facing ground. For a deeper twist, bring your left shoulder to the ground with the palm up. Place the right palm onto the left palm and press the right shoulder back for a deeper twist. Close your eyes and breathe into the area where you feel the strongest sensation. Now bring the hands back to the ground, straighten both legs,
And take a moment to make sure that your left leg is more or less at the center of your mat. Then inhale, lift back up to fallen triangle, and exhale the hand to the ground. Inhale the right leg up and back, and exhale as you lunge. Inhale up to Parsva prep. Exhale, hinge from the hips. Inhale, rotated triangle. Exhale the hand down, bend the front knee, and lift the back leg. Extend through the crown of the head, placing the left hand under the shoulder, and then inhale the right arm up into rotated balancing half moon, Pavrita Ardha Chandrasana. Notice that the left leg is more or less parallel with the ground and at a right angle to the right leg. The arms again are like hands of a clock reading 6 o'clock. I'm reaching through the crown of the head, extending my spine, and I'm looking up toward the right thumb. Exhale, bottom of the push-up, making your way to downward dog. From down dog, bring the feet to touch and inhale the left leg up and back. Exhale, left knee, left arm. Inhale. Exhale to the nose, chin, or forehead. Inhale. Exhale, opposite arm. Kick it out, drop the back heel, and inhale to fallen triangle pose. Exhale, drop the hips down, bend the knees, and bring the forearms to the ground. From here, take the right shoulder to the ground, palm up, left palm into right, deepen the twist. Then placing the hands back on the ground, again, straighten both legs and make sure that the right foot is more or less toward the center of the mat. Inhale, lift the right arm up, fallen triangle. Exhale that hand down. Inhale the leg up and back, and exhale as you lunge. Inhale to Parsva prep, left thumb over right, and exhale as you come down with a straight spine. Plant the right hand under the shoulder and inhale the left arm up, rotated triangle pose. Exhale that hand back down, bend the front knee and lift the back leg. Inhale, left arm up once again, rotated balancing half moon pose. Exhale, bottom of the push-up, making your way to downward facing dog. From downward dog, inhale to the toes and exhale to a seat. Again, feel free to repeat any of the variations of boat pose that we've explored so far this afternoon. To take things one step further, come into the low boat, interlace the fingers, join the palms, and create a pointer with the index finger. Take a nice deep breath, and as you exhale, point to the right. Inhale to center, exhale, point to the left, moving side to side with your breath. Still trying to keep the spine straight and lift the solar plexus. Inhale back to center and exhale to the bottom of your push-up. Make your way to downward dog. From downward dog, inhale to the toes and exhale, step, jump, or float to the front edge of the mat. Inhale to standing back bend. And once again, exhale, chair twist. Inhale back up and exhale, twist left. Inhale and exhale, prayer twist right. Again, exploring your edge. To take things a step further, take the top leg and bring it back, keeping both legs straight for Ekapada Kondyanasana, second variation. After a few breaths, inhale back up to standing back bend and exhale to the left side. Once again, find that balance between doing what is safe and easy and what is more challenging and perhaps unknown. Then inhale all the way back up to standing back bend. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, half lift, crow or handstand, and exhale, bottom of the push-up. From downward dog, go ahead and exhale down to your knees and raise your torso up in preparation for camel pose, Ustrasana. Make sure the feet and knees are hip distance, and if you'd like, tuck the toes to make the heels easier to grab. Place the hands on the low back, fingers pointing down. Draw the elbows in toward one another, and inhale as you begin to lift your heart. Exhale, begin coming back, maybe letting your chin drop back. From here, if it feels okay, you can grab your heels. Keep pressing the hips forward and lifting the heart. Inhale, come back up, and exhale, come to Vajrasana, sitting on or between the heels. Close the eyes and feel the rebound. From here, cross the ankles and roll over the legs. Inhale, extend the arms and legs, and as you exhale, gradually roll back until you reach your back. Once there, draw both legs in and give them a squeeze. Try making a few circles with your knees in each direction. Then, extending the arms to the sides like a T, let both knees drop to the left as you look to your right. Close the eyes and let the breath be natural now. Inhale the knees back through center and exhale the knees to the other side. Look away from the knees, Close your eyes and relax. Inhale, knees back to center. Go ahead and grab the soles of your feet. Pulling on the feet for happy baby. You can roll around on your back. Extend the legs one at a time or both together. You can pull the legs apart or pull them overhead. Give everything a good stretch. And then, before we relax, slide the hands under the hips, palms down. Extend the legs up straight and lift the head and neck. Take a deep breath and exhale, lower the legs toward the ground. And just before they touch, pause, inhale deeply, and exhale, relax into Shavasana, corpse pose. Allow your arms and legs to splay apart comfortably and your eyes to close.